Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Nuggets News, where I'm trying to use my crypto experience I've gained over the last few years to help get you new guys in the area up to speed on how it all works. Okay, so tonight's video is on how to send bitcoins from one address to another, how to do that securely, and your different options on where to send your bitcoin, different types of wallets, and how to keep them safe. So most of you are probably up at this stage where you've just opened an account with Coinbase or another online exchange to buy your coins, and now you're wondering what to do. I want to give a shout out to Ty and Josh that used that link below to create a Coinbase account. That sends $10 of Bitcoin to them. It sends a few dollars my way, which I can use to keep improving the quality of these videos in this channel. Okay, so thanks guys. First of all, anytime you're using these online websites, you want to download this Google Authenticator app onto your phone, okay? This generates a random PIN number every 30 or 60 seconds. I think it's always changing. So when you go to log into any of these Bitcoin related websites, all the good ones these days should have two-factor authentication enabled. So you might ask you for your username and password, and then it's going to bring you to this screen, and then you're going to type in the PIN number that app generates each time you log in. Okay, so it'll do this as well. Make sure you've got it enabled on Coinbase. You're going to add a phone number here, okay, your mobile phone number. Um, it's going to take you through the steps on how to tee that up so you've got two-factor authentication each time you log into your online exchange, okay. Down here in Coinbase settings as well, you just tick this box as well, makes it most secure. So any time that you're transferring digital currency from one place to another, you need to type in that two-factor authentication code. So if someone happens to find your Coinbase login details, okay, they still can't send your bitcoins to themselves because they don't have your phone in this Google Authenticator app. Okay, so really cool stuff, really secure. A lot of you guys that are buy and hold guys, Coinbase is pretty secure, okay? The $1 billion market cap, like I said the other day, if you have only got a small amount that you're happy to keep online, this is a pretty safe place to keep it, okay? So if you've got a big amount of Bitcoin, or you want to store it offline entirely, you're worried about the risks, I'll talk about some of these other wallets which are better options. So Electrum wallet, this is one just for Bitcoin. Download this onto your computer at home. Multiple layers of security. So this is going to ask you for a username, for a password. It's going to generate what we call a backup phrase. So a lot of these wallets have ways to back them up, ways to restore them. If you lose, your computer gets wiped, you forget your details or whatever, you can always restore your wallet as long as you've written down those 12 secret words, the seed phrase that it's generating, okay? So I'll go over here to Jack's wallet. This is one that's good mobile one, so on your phone or on your computer at home, on your laptop. Over here in tools, it's going to allow you to back up your wallet, display your private keys. This is if you want to pair devices, okay? So a few features here which just add layers of security. Transfer to a paper wallet. That's the next type of wallet that I'll touch on now. BitcoinPaperWallet.com. These guys will generate these physical paper Bitcoin wallets, okay? So on one side here, it's got a QR code, which is a barcode to scan. Another way moving forward that you'll learn how to send Bitcoin from one address to another, or this string of letters and numbers, which these two things are the same for all intents and purposes, but different ways users can use to show their public address. So if you want someone to send Bitcoin, you show them your public address. Under this other side here where it says private, this is how you get Bitcoin off this paper wallet. So if you lose this, all someone has to do is scan the QR code under this half here, and they can import your Bitcoin wallet, okay? So if you're going to get a paper wallet, you want to keep it somewhere really safe, like in a safe, okay? So under here is what they call your private key. So if someone's got the private key, think of it as the key turning your lock or your safe. So once someone has your private key, which is also a string of letters and numbers or the QR code, they can get into your wallet, okay? So another type of wallet that's become really popular now, the hardware wallet. So with these, you download the app onto your computer at home. So you buy one of these, little digital display here, or just the USB stick with the little digital display. They connect to your computer and they'll store your bitcoins on these devices. So again, you can keep this in a drawer at home, in a safe, wherever you need, and your bitcoins are offline entirely. Okay, these are what they call cold wallets, so not on the internet at all. No way of getting hacked. Okay, really, really cool stuff. Really popular these days as cryptos have been going up in value. Right, so how are we going to send bitcoins from one place to another? So in my Coinbase account here, click on send or request. I want to choose the Bitcoin address that I want to send the Bitcoins to. So if you've got the Jax wallet at home, you can, but when you go to send Bitcoin, it'll ask you just to scan another person's QR code. So if you're at the pub with the boys and you've both got Jax on your phone, it's really, really easy to send money from one place to another. That is why cryptocurrencies are so cool. Okay, forget waiting days for banks or international transfers to go through. No matter where you are in the world, if you're both on the internet and you've got the Jax wallet, you can scan this code and transfer your Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dash. Okay, transfer that instantly. Like I said, these support multiple currencies. The Jax wallet, they're always adding more as these smaller coins become more popular. So I'm going to click on this Bitcoin address. It's going to copy it to the clipboard, which is going to allow me to go back to Coinbase here and paste it here. Now, you notice there it also says email. If you know your mate's email address, you can just, and they're a Coinbase user, sorry, this is just in between Coinbase users, you can just type in their email address there. That's going to let you send Bitcoin from one place to the other. So click here, use max. Now you're going to notice I've got 0.011 Bitcoin here just for how to show you guys how to do it. Now that's going to take off 0.001 just in a transaction fee. So what I've been talking about in the past videos a bit, it's a bit technical, but the Bitcoin network is really congested at the moment because it's become so popular and they haven't been able to scale the network up. So Bitcoin was invented to send digital money from one place to the other fast and cheaply. Okay, so at the moment it's really slow. It's taking at least over an hour for transactions to clear, and it's costing a few dollars. Back in the day, it used to cost a few cents. Okay, I know guys that are waiting more than a few hours for Bitcoin transactions to clear these days, and it's costing them a lot of money. So this is another reason why I love Ethereum. Okay, you're going to hear me harp on about that a lot, and I think it's going to overtake Bitcoin as the #1 cryptocurrency. Because if I was to send Ethereum from Coinbase to my Jax wallet, okay, that's going to be there for a few cents rather than a few dollars, and it's going to be there in under 15 seconds rather than an hour. Okay, don't get me started about why I love Ethereum. I'll probably make a video on that soon for you new guys. Okay, I'm not going to send that at the moment because, like I said, the Bitcoin network's congested. I don't want to waste $5 when I know I can do it for a few cents with Ethereum. Okay, but if I click on send funds, that's going to ask me to say you sure, and it's going to ask me for that two-factor authentication PIN number on my phone. So I hope this sort of starting to all make sense. Let me know if I'm going too fast in the comments or whatnot. If you want me to go over something in more detail in the future. I just want to show you another website now, which is really cool. So Shapeshift will change one cryptocurrency to another for you, okay, for a small fee, which is really, really cool. Another point I should make clear is if you're sending Bitcoin from one address to another wallet, or no matter what it is or website, make sure you're sending from Bitcoin address to a Bitcoin address. You can't send Bitcoin to an Ethereum address, okay? You can't send Ethereum to a Dash address, vice versa, okay? When you're sending cryptocurrency from one place to another, it's got to be in the same cryptocurrency. Does that make sense? Okay, I want to drive that home. I don't want anyone accidentally sending one cryptocurrency to a different cryptocurrency's wallet address. Okay. Now, what this website does is it allows you to sell your Bitcoin for Ethereum, or these guys have got so many different cryptocurrencies they're supporting. It allows you to change any crypto into any crypto. Really cool stuff. So if I want to send my Bitcoin here and change it to Ethereum, what I do, I go back into my Jax wallet, I'll bring up my Ethereum account. Okay, I just click copy there. I'm going to paste my Ethereum account address that they want to send the Ethereum to, and I'm going to paste my Bitcoin address in case, this is just in case of a refund, in case something went wrong, they're just going to send my Bitcoin back to my Coinbase account where it came from. Okay, so right, where were we? So Shapeshift. If I click on start transaction, that's going to say, it's going to ask me, it's going to give me an address to send that Bitcoin, okay? And then the Bitcoin will go into Shapeshift. They'll change it over for a small fee, and then they'll send my Ethereum to the address that I've designated. This is really cool stuff, okay? Like I said before, you can't send one crypto to another crypto address. This website allows you to change from one into another without having to sign up for a Shapeshift account or anything, okay? These guys are just anonymous. They allow you to do this anonymously, change from one crypto to another. Really cool website. So a lot of these mainstream sites are only sort of supporting Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Dash. They're probably the ones you want to stick to be honest. If you want to have a muck around with other cryptocurrencies, okay, you're going to need to create an account on somewhere like Poloniex is a good one, or Bittrex, okay. So these will let you sign in, and they've got a long list of cryptos that they support. When you sign in, it's going to have all your wallet addresses for all your different cryptos, okay? So if you do want to have a play around with these smaller coins, Poloniex or Bittrex are probably the ones that I recommend. But I mean, these guys, this whole area, guys, crypto world is still a little bit of the Wild West. So guys have had problems with Poloniex, problems with support, problems with withdrawals. You just got to be mindful that a lot of the time you guys are searching for the perfect answer or the one website to do everything. This isn't mainstream yet. It's still hard work. It's still hard to get your head around and use all these things. Okay, so I hope this video has helped you guys. Those basic terms that you're probably going to hear a lot, that QR code, your Bitcoin address, your private key, which you're going to want to plug in when you're recovering or restoring a Bitcoin wallet or unlocking your Bitcoin wallet on some of the online wallets. Those seed phrases, so those 12 secret words, you're going to want to write those down. Enable the extra layers of security. So in the Jax wallet, okay, there's an option to add PIN numbers, okay, to make it even another layer of security. Again, with all these things, it's all about keeping them secure. If you're dumb, if you leave your password laying around on your Facebook, you leave your Facebook open at work, someone's going to come along one day and import your wallet and your information. So I hope that all makes sense. I hope you've enjoyed these videos. I'm going to keep making them for you, covering the topics that you guys want. A bit of a pullback today and a bit of red on the screen. We've just been used to seeing these things go straight up, okay? But I think if you're thinking longer term, cryptocurrency is here to stay. All the best, guys. Thanks. I hope you enjoyed that video. Over and out.